No.
Right.
In the Bible, it says a man shall not sleep with another man as he does a woman. That
Yes,
very
and it
last
also
part.
says that you can stone gay men. Yes, the Bible
Well,
is anti-gay.
probably for fucking like crimes or some shit. But like at
No,
that fucking.
no, it's not for crimes. The Bible clearly says that it is against homosexuality. I don't know why. This is well known. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the fucking Christians always bring it up.
Hold on, let me check that real quick.
Yeah,
yep.
check.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't know why. If that's a thing, like I don't know why I fucking missed that.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
quote unquote.
that's a
it's
well-known thing. The Bible
yeah,
is.
people accept it now,
usually
obviously.
against,
It's more socially
homosexuality.
acceptable, but back then, obviously, it was a taboo, so.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. You shall not lie with a man, or you shall not lie with a male as a woman. It is an abomination. And then chapter 20, verse 13. If a man lies with a male as with a woman, that's the key part there in both of them. Both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood is upon them. It's that just like I didn't know that second one, but the fucking first one I even fucking said that very last part, as he does a woman, it's in both of them. And you know, fucking I saw this documentary, like people like not even associated with fucking like theology, like the experts in language of that time period, as he does a woman implies, you know, because at that point fucking men were seen as superior to women. So to treat another man as inferior to you because you're both men, they should be treated equally. If you slept with a man as you do a woman as an inferior, basically being you're dominating them. That was what they were talking about. Because you have records and historical records.
First of all,
Yeah,
you're
like,
not
if
giving
you
me
treat
any
them-
sources. You're saying you saw a documentary that's not very.
I completely agree with that. I mean,
Whatever.
just, like,
And
move on.
two is that it doesn't follow the theme of any other part in the Bible. None of the other parts of the Bible say that you shouldn't dominate another man. In fact, in the Bible, it is explicitly accepted to domineer over another man, be it militarily,
Or if it's
morally.
militarily, then it's your enemy. Of course you're gonna-
Morally, that doesn't follow with the themes of the Bible. So I think you're just trying to pull something out of your.
No,
bottom
there's not fucking pulling anything out of anywhere. I'm going by what I know, and I even fucking acknowledge that second verse, I did not know about. So I don't know what you're saying to me.
Well, you're trying to extrapolate something that doesn't follow the rest of the theme of the Bible.
All I'm saying
Well,
is religion is
I don't
bullshit
give
and
a shit
religion
about
holds us
the
back
theme.
as human
Wait.
beings.
I didn't think we were talking about the whole
fucking
theme. I thought we were
experts.
just talking about the fact that it was just against homosexuality.
Linguistic
have
experts
to
for
look-
that time period. You know,
Which
like,
you haven't given me any proof of that, so I'm not even accepting that into the debate because there's no evidence. You're just saying something.
I
And
have,
there's
you know,
no proof.
I can't hate on that. I can't hate on that at all. I completely agree with you.
And you have to look at the theme of the Bible because that's like looking at something in context. Because you could say that Hitler had great quotes if you looked at him out of context, or you could say the Bible has absolutely horrible quotes if you take them out of context, which they do out of context and in context. But if you look at them in context, that's not what it's saying. It's not saying the Bible has constant things where people dominate another man.
Yeah.
Well, I can't fucking look that up right now because I don't know if you know Weaver, but I've had like fucking 4 or 5 beers, so.
Well, I've studied the Bible quite a bit. I've read
Yeah,
it.
no, like nobody's done their
All
full
I'm saying is,
research.
I don't know why God's so against homosexuality.
I have done
when
a
his son
shit ton
himself
of
was a
research on the
homosexual.
Bible.
I mean,
Well,
nobody
yeah,
but
I
you
mean,
would.
even, like,
You research
disregarding
even
the
a small
fucking
thing
Bible.
if you're curious about it.
Disregarding the fucking Bible, that shit was like 2,000, 6,000 fucking years ago. It has no goddamn place in the modern fucking world. And if you fucking hide behind your biases behind a goddamn fucking 2,000-year-old book, then you're a piece of shit. Because it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, transsexual, transgender, fucking whatever. People are people, and every fucking person has their fucking rights. And who the fuck are you to fucking say you're gay, so I'm gonna kill you? Like, you're a piece of shit if you fucking do that. Like, it doesn't matter the linguistics or experts or this or that. Like, if you hide behind your religious bullshit to fucking hide your fucking bigotry, then you're a piece of shit. You know. And I don't mean to sound like I'm being like getting aggressive or anything. I'm not. But it's just.
I think that goes
What?
with anywhere though. Like I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
there's
no
ways
doubt.
that you're being a dick, or I'm being a dick, and we just
Like
don't
people
know.
hide behind things. Yeah, exactly. I like I said before. I completely agree with what you're saying right there, no doubt. But the Bible and fucking the religion in general is like one of the biggest fucking like bullshits in the face of the earth. And I tried to tell the dude after work last night. It's like religion was amazing when we were young as a species, and we didn't know the answers to fucking nature and the cosmos and all this shit. But as we grew older as a species, science began to fucking answer these fucking questions that we've had for so goddamn long. You know, fucking back in the day, fucking 3,000, 3,500 years ago, the ancient Egyptians believed that the sun was fucking, like, the sun came in from one fucking horizon over to the other by a chariot or some shit. We now know that's not true. You know? It's like, religion was good when we were stupid, but we're not stupid anymore, so we don't fucking need it. And then my biggest fucking thing is, if Jesus of Nazareth existed, which I don't think that he did, and he did
Historians
all of
Well, there's
say
documentation that
otherwise.
he
There's
did
a lot of
exist.
evidence that he did exist.
Yeah,
what
the dude
historians?
existed.
I mean,
Multiple
if he
historians,
did, then
and
that's
there's even
fine.
Roman
But what about
documents.
the supernatural aspects?
No,
at the
yeah,
very
there's some
least?
supernatural aspect.
yeah,
He's just a scam
There's
artist.
not really evidence of that. I'm just saying that he existed is well accepted.
Yeah, he's found just like the Prophet Muhammad. They all existed. They started their religion, but they didn't have superpowers.
No, but then the superpowers though, because if that's the biggest part of fucking at least Jesus, because I can't say anything about Muhammad because I don't know that much about that fucking religion. But like Jesus, you know, some of the biggest things: walked on water, wine, or water to wine, fucking bread and fish, that whole fucking thing. Bringing somebody, the biggest thing, bringing somebody back from the dead, or he himself coming back from the dead. You know, there is zero reliable historical evidence that any of that happened. And if you take that away, then the whole fucking thing just falls apart. Because people hinge their entire fucking faith on, their entire faith on these fucking demonstrations of supernatural ability. And if you take that away, what the fuck else is there? What is there?
I'm saying is, when religion had a big presence in the world, those ages were called
Just
the
a
Dark
normal
Ages.
man
And when
and
it
a
fucking
2x4.
let go and everybody started exploring more, it was called
Exactly.
the Renaissance. So,
And the funny
religion
thing
can suck a
is-
dick.
No, the
religion holds us
Renaissance,
back.
it was more religious than the Dark Ages.
Also, I don't know.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It
started
was
really good. There
vastly
was
more
more
religious. in the
exploration. They
Renaissance.
started. No.
Yes, 100% freaky. I'm telling you right now.
While
that
you're
Hold on,
talking
hold on.
about the
vastly
Renaissance,
religious.
Let
I'm
him
gonna
have
sit
his
this
statement.
one
Let
out
him have his
because
statement.
I don't know
Weaver,
about the Renaissance
The
that
amount
much,
of
so-
scientific research that was done during that time.
True.
Oh, I do know that. That was true.
You know
Exactly, there
Galileo?
was
How supposedly
Yeah.
he was against the church? No, he was a
No,
was
he
a
was
stout.
with the church. Yeah,
He was
I
a
know
stout
that.
Christian.
Yeah, no, he.
I hate what the
Well,
church
Freaky
did
wasn't
with
saying
Galileo.
that.
And all the art and stuff was done with the church's go-ahead,
I know.
more or less.
Yeah.
But there were a
The
lot of
Renaissance
things that were-
was an extremely religious time period.
Yeah, in fact, I think
And
a lot
you
of it was
know,
done for the
The
church,
Renaissance
too.
went
wasn't
from
it?
approximately 1400 to 1500, and you know what happened in the next century?
What?
What's it called? The thing that happened in Spain, the witch
Spanish
stuff?
Inquisition?
Inquisition. There you go.
Inquisition, yeah.
That was all about religion, freaky. I don't know why you're. I don't know where you're thinking that it's less religious, but it was vastly more religious.
I
In
don't know,
fact, in the
either
Dark
way, religion
Ages,
holds us back.
I don't know about that. I think religion
does.
also boosts us forward because a lot of scientific discovery was discovered through religion.
I don't know
That's
if it was
not
discovered
debatable.
through religion.
That
It
is
may have
100%
been
fact.
influenced by religion, but I
By
would
religion,
say
but I don't
I
think
have to
it
agree
was
with
by
Gage on
religion.
that one. Influence,
So-
not fucking. because of.
Yeah, it was found because of religion, but it's not.
Has
influenced
religion
by
done good things for the world? Absolutely. I will be the first fucking person to fucking admit that.
Yeah.
But overall,
Oh, yeah.
it's done more fucking harm than good. You know.
I don't think you can know that. I'm not
Well-
religious myself, but
Well,
I'm just
Vietnam,
saying
shortly
you guys are
after,
making-
like during
Hold-
Vietnam or shortly after Vietnam, it's not fucking very well known. There was a fucking Christian group or a Christian government or some shit that rounded up fucking Buddhist monks and fucking killed them because they were not Christian and because they did not fucking convert to Christianity. And that's not
True,
fucking
and that's
spoken about.
happened. That's happened
know.
all throughout history.
And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's not
with
not
every
just to pick
religion.
on
It's not just
Christianity,
Christianity.
but fucking
It's on
religion.
everybody.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, it's happened all throughout history, but I'm saying to you guys trying to say that it's definitely done more bad than good. You have no way of knowing that. You're just trying to talk through
We
your
were the
ass again.
Crusades.
Yes,
Well,
you can name
yeah.
bad things, but there are innumerable good things. Religion, not just Christianity, has
But
done.
we're not
Well,
saying
well,
they
wait.
haven't done
saying
it, but at
that,
the
like,
same time,
religion-
they've
Yes,
done more
but you're
harm.
saying that it
Hold on,
obviously
hold on.
outweighs it when
How
there's
many
no
deaths have been
obvious
caused
about
by
it.
Okay.
by religious
So our
reasons?
rebuttal is basically that religion has done no good things, but you're saying that's the exact opposite. Now I'm wondering, can you back up this claim?
First of
Well,
all,
religion
I'm not
hasn't done any
You're
good.
confusing what your own argument is. They're not
No,
saying
no,
that
no, no, no.
religion hasn't done any good. Yes,
I'm not
they are-
trying to. I'm trying not to make an argument.
That's what you
I'm
just
trying to like. I want this to like be a fair.
You are confusing what your own basis is because Lefty and Freaky are both saying religion has done good things. So what you're saying religion has done no good, that's your own personal thing. Am I right, Lefty / Freaky? You're saying religion has
I
done
did
good
say
things?
that
Yeah,
religion
it has done a
done
lot
good
of great
things.
things.
So you're confusing your own argument, and that's religion has done good things. And if you say otherwise, that's I don't even understand how you can have that viewpoint because it's
No.
obviously
I'm not
true.
saying that hasn't done good things, but like they've started naming off the bad.
Those
But
were your
I've
words.
not heard. Okay, I may have worded it wrongly then. My bad. No need to be aggressive about it. But I'm still waiting
have
to
to
hear
be.
what good has it done. Like I haven't heard any
So-
of that yet.
You never heard of any religious person doing any good based off of a religion.
Not
Ever.
where, not around me.
You've never heard that.
There's a lot of nice old ladies around
Mother
us.
Teresa was a pretty good.
There
example.
are a lot of people who have
Funny
done
thing
good
about Mother
things in the name
Teresa
of
is she
religion.
lost her
No, she was a
lost
cunt.
her faith
Yeah,
by her own
she
admission
was-
decades before she died.
Wait, who?
Yeah, and she did
Mother
do some pretty
Teresa,
shitty
and-
things. Mother
in
Teresa.
personal
But
letters,
she also did good
she-
things.
She admits she did amazing, great things for the poor and the needy and all that, and I will never dispute that. What I'm saying is, in her own admission and in private letters to certain people and shit, she fucking claims that she lost her own religion or lost her faith at least, fucking decades before she died, like decades and decades and decades before she died. Like she felt
Well,
lost
whether or
and all
not
that
that's
shit.
true doesn't affect what we're talking about right now anyway.
Well, I know that. It was like a side note because somebody brought up
Okay.
Mother Teresa. I thought it'd be a fun little tidbit.
No, I
Oh,
understand.
yeah. Get a little backstory on the character presented. Or not character,
But
person.
And I thought-
to
I
say
thought- and
that
I
religion
think
has
that-
definitely done more bad doesn't make sense because you have not seen all throughout history and what goes throughout all the people's minds and why they do things. You would have to know all that to make a 100% saying.
How many homosexuals have been killed, Weaver, simply because they like men? How many? Look at the Klan, the Ku Klux
As a
Klan. They
religious
have some
basis.
Christian beliefs.
The KKK
Like, there
is
are
I guess we-
so
heavily
many
Christian.
examples. Yeah, like there are so
Oh, I
many
killed that
examples, Weaver,
fox.
throughout history of not
But
just
there are
like,
also many examples of good
yes,
things
there
happening.
are good
by
things
Okay,
they have
okay,
done,
but I
at the
think
same
when
time-
we're saying like when religion does more bad or more harm than good, I think we're speaking modernly, not throughout the ages.
no, I'm thinking throughout history.
Yeah, I'm thinking through history too.
You
You're
are.
confusing your own argument at stage. You're not on the same page as them.
I've been trying to follow, but I haven't been doing so well.
Oh, that's okay.
Like I've been trying
yeah,
to absorb
there
it, but it's
Plenty of good that has come from religion.
And we're not
Seeking
disputing that.
sanctuary.
We're not saying that they haven't.
Okay.
But
Well,
we're
yeah,
also
but saying that it's
the
100%
bad.
worse. You
Oh,
can't
yeah,
know
no, I
that
wouldn't go
because
that-
you
I
don't
Well,
wouldn't
we're not
go
saying
that far.
100%, but we're saying it definitely outweighs it. from the
Yeah,
many,
that
many
means
examples.
100%. You're saying it definitely
No, that
100% outweighs it. What is the word
definitely means.
I never said definitely.
Freaky
I
just
said,
did.
Okay,
well, that's
Freaky
freaky. That's not me.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
not
was
lefty.
talking to Freaky then.
It-
You can't
but
know
it still outweighs
100%
it.
either way.
Freaky, I think you can still keep your
Not
statement if you
100%
just take out the
certain.
word
No,
definitely,
I
and then
know.
it'll sound more
Okay,
reasonable.
but it still outweighs it. With
And that
many
is still a
examples throughout
definite
history.
statement.
Like the
Okay,
murder
well,
and
take it as
genocide
that.
of people.
Yeah.
Like fucking, when the Spanish came over to America, they fucking like almost committed genocide of the native peoples. Either whether
That
you
wasn't
look at
necessarily
Caribbean-
committing Christianity.
Yeah, a lot of that was because of disease.
Of
The
disease,
whole
yeah.
native
That
thing.
was
the
almost nothing
diseases
to do
and
with
shit
Christianity.
too, but they fucking outside of the diseases that they
That
brought
had
to the
nothing to
new
do with
world that
Christianity.
they okay, but listen, they brought new diseases over to the new world that the natives had no fucking defense for. I'll give you that. But
Do you
when
think
they tried
anybody
to
knew about
fucking
those then?
they
Whoa,
tried to
Speedo.
fucking convert people, or they saw that they were heathens in their own words, they fucking slaughtered them. And that's a historical
No.
fact.
No, it's not. Show me your evidence. The thing is when they they wanted to take over, it was mostly a money thing. The Americas was rich in money, and the native peoples had stories of, and had gold and stuff, and it wasn't a big thing to them. They had
Yeah,
that
it
kind
was
of
just
stuff,
like average
and they
stuff.
invaded. It was a money thing. It was not religion. It was none of that. They were religious, yes, but there's no evidence that even destroying of the Mayan Empire was anything other than monetary. He wanted the gold, he ransomed the king for gold, and then he killed the king. That is Hernan Cortez. And saying it's a historical fact, you're saying things are historical facts without looking into them, and you were just saying how you don't do that about Muslim because you don't understand, which makes perfect sense to me. Not saying things about another religion because you don't know is amazing opinion to have. Like, most people don't do that, and I seriously applaud you, Lefty, for that. But you're kind of doing that hypocritically to things in history.
Well, what if the things that I saw and I was misled? What about that? Because I don't say anything if I know it to be untrue or something like that.
But
And
to
if,
be
if
taught
what I was
is
if
different.
I was shown something that was incorrect, then that was my fault that I didn't look deeper into it, and I'm not trying to fucking say something incorrectly, because I say this all the time. I don't like to fucking be spouting off shit that's not true, because I don't like to be fucking seen as somebody that's just doing that shit. That's fucking. If I fuck that up, that's my fault, and I apologize. But
No, it's if you were
stand by what
misled.
I've been taught.
Being misled isn't anything to apologize for. It's not your fault that you were misled.
But just never mind the historical things. Like my own personal views, or my own personal experiences, religion has been nothing but fucking garbage, and nothing but fucking, well, not nothing but in a majority of my life, religion has brought nothing but negativity. And
Yeah, there's nothing. I can't dispute that at all. That's something based purely on what you're saying.
Personal
I can't.
experience.
you know,
I can't say
when somebody that that you knew your whole entire life, or a group of people that you know your entire life, fucking sit there on Sunday and say we love everybody, but then every other day throughout the fucking week just talk shit about everybody that's not white, Christian, fucking straight people, and saying God should fucking kill them. You know, what does that put into somebody's head about religion? You know,
Oh, yeah, no. My family's like that too. Well, not all of them.
exactly.
Like my
And
grandmother
almost-
Neil, she's definitely like that.
Almost every fucking religion, Christian person that I fucking have ever met in my life is the exact same way. And at first they're like, I'm not like that. And for the longest time, even years at a time, I'll be like, oh wow, they're completely different. And then it takes one fucking time. That fag, or fucking they should die because they're gay, or they should die because they're not fucking this or that, or nobody cares about them, we can't help them because they're not fucking Christian. It's like, wow, way to fucking just back up what the fuck I've been thinking my entire life. Because to me, based on my experiences, Christians, I can't say about fucking Muslims or fucking Jews, Christians are a bunch of hypocritical bastards. And you know, I think Christianity is a fucking plague on the goddamn world. And I'm not saying all Christians, the Christians that I have fucking dealt with, and when you've dealt with a majority of fucking Christians that do that shit, it's hard to fucking not think that about the whole religion. Maybe not everybody in the religion, but the religion in general. You know, they preach one thing and then turn around and do the exact opposite. And I've told people many times, it's fucked up. It is completely fucked up that me, an atheist, is more Christ-like than Christians are. Like, how fucked up is that? At all? And if one more fucking Christian tells me I'm going to hell, I'm just gonna lose my shit.
I mean, I can't say it was more of a personal experience, but back when when I was young, I used to go to church, and I want to say it was like 2 or 3, thanks, 2 or 3 years ago. The pastor that I had been there for a very long time, and he had helped a lot of people, raise food drives, gave homeless people a place to sleep during the winter. Like, he would actually open up the church and like bring out fucking blankets and pillows and whatnot so that they could like rest in the pews instead of out in the cold. And I guess the board of the church, I'm not sure if it's actually called the board, but they found out that he was doing that, and they started to like file his termination or whatever. And all the people that he helped on his last Sunday, he actually opened up to them about him being gay, and every single one of them turned their back on him. And that was the most fucked up thing I had ever heard of.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Religion is a way for fucking people to hide behind their biases. Like, I'm against gay people, and I'm gonna fucking stand behind my religion and say my religion's against gay people, and I'm not gonna feel any shame for that. Not even just gay people, just other fucking things too, but...
Yeah, but another thing that's bullshit is when these fucking dickheads when it's like, oh, we should put God back in the schools, man. Like, you know, it's like, no, why the fuck do you need God in the fucking schools?
And when they say God in
so many different
fucking Christianity.
Yeah, there's so many different like religions, so many different ideologies. You don't need to fucking enforce God into anybody's goddamn lives. And then they're like, well, this is a Christian nation, and it's like, no, it's not supposed to be a Christian nation. No. It's supposed to be a for
free
everybody.
Country.
No, Christian.
In fact,
yeah, it's a free
lot
country.
of our laws were modeled after, or our founding fathers clearly said that this is not a Christian nation.
Yeah.
And they actually did a lot of their laws based off of Muslim religion.
Really?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because actually, a lot of respect for the Muslims too, and on the Christianity and America thing too. But during the Dark Ages, when the church, and to the credit of the church, they did keep alive, you know, education and shit, but sadly only within the church. But, and like I said, I give credit there when it's due, you know. But fucking when Europe was descending into fucking bullshit because of the theocracy of the church in control in the Middle East, the Muslims and shit were advancing scientific knowledge to the best of their ability without their European peers.
I was gonna actually say that when you were done, but yeah, they were in their own renaissance during that time. During the supposed Christian Dark Ages, it's actually known as the Arabic Renaissance.
No, and so people shit on Muslims, but they don't understand that we probably most likely wouldn't be to the level that we are today without Muslims, you know.
Oh, yep.
And
go ahead.
No, I was gonna change the subject back to the thing. So yeah, you go.
Oh, only have it's just a small point thing. Is that I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know.
What I was gonna say then is you know, when people fucking say that America's a Christian nation, as Weaver said too, is the founding fathers directly said that, you know, we're not a Christian nation.
Yeah,
it's a nation for everybody of all
everybody
left to escape the church.
Exactly.
And then we made
exactly.
there was a public statement made in Paris when we became a country and we were explaining like what we are as a country, and let me see who it was. But yeah, it's clearly said they say at the thing that they are not a Christian nation. Let me find it.
Oh, I would like to know that part too. But it's
Or
also
another thing
clearly
we use-
fucking said by the Treaty of Tripoli that was signed by several founding fathers that they said to the Muslim nation over there that we're not a Christian nation and we never have and we never will be.
And another thing too, and this is a little straying off of religion, but you know, it still involves some of them because a lot of these racists are Christians. Fucking when they tell, you know, a fucking immigrant to fucking speak English, it's like, well, guess what, asshole? English isn't even the fucking main language of this fucking country. There is no main language. There's no main language. There's no main religion. It's absolute dog shit.
You're not wrong.
I got distracted and now I'm looking at something that says proofs that America was founded as a Christian nation. So give me a second.
Oh boy.
You sure not going into AlexJones.com or not Alex, Infowars.com?
Infowars.
For some reason, I heard Nympho Wars.
Oh my
A bunch of
god.
horny women just like
Sounds
fucking
way better.
attacking each other with fucking weaponized dildos.
Sounds like a show that would be on Spike
You
TV.
sold me.
Man,
Nymphowars.
Infowars.com.
Pew. I barely use this thing. Oh shit.
Plugged. You're not going far, buddy.
Well, I guess while Weaver looks into that article, anything else we want to talk about?
I don't know.
We already said fuck Trump. We also said
Fuck
fuck
Trump.
religion.
Fuck religion.
What's next on our agenda?
See, and that's like the next thing too, is the whole fucking just super quick. Fucking people like religion back in the day, like when we were still young as a species, answering the scientific question. Science now is answering every fucking question, just like boom, 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 and with certainty and 100. Well, not even just 100%, but like more percentage accuracy than religion ever could. And yet, and this could be proven, and yet religious people are like, it's either you're not part of my religion, so you're wrong, or science is too hard to understand, so you're wrong.
Wait,
This is only like 3,000 years old.
is that actually a reason people give? Well, not like verbally, but is that?
They won't directly fucking say it, but
Yeah.
there's been many times I've tried to explain like scientific theories or scientific viewpoints
And
or
they
the
just-
reasons why science has arrived at this answer, and they've pretty much said like, I don't understand that, so you're fucking wrong. And it's like, your ignorance of science is not a fucking defense against it.
No.
I think that is a personal thing as well, because there is a lot of scientific discovery that's come out of religion, even recently. The person who invented the MRI was actually a creationist, like the one who believes that the Earth is only 4,000 years old. The one who discovered the Big Bang Theory was a monk.
Well, it wasn't discovered, he
Not a
proposed it.
Yeah. The one who discovered it was Hubble. But yeah, the one who proposed it was a monk in a friary. So I
Yeah,
think
that
there's a lot of religious people that have done major scientific advancement.
Yeah, I'm not fucking dismissing that or saying like that's never happened. There's been a great many scientific discoveries by religious people, you know, But I'm just saying the modern religious person, like, they seem to bury their nose in their Bible so much, that's the only book they ever fucking put their nose into. So they don't understand scientific, like, the scientific method or the reasons behind, like, scientific ways of any kind. So, like, I don't understand that. Therefore, you're wrong. I'm not talking about fucking the people that's discovered MRI or fucking Big Bang, or because they obviously know what the scientific method is for that. I'm talking about your regular, everyday fucking bullshit asshole person. And it's like,
Okay,
I don't
yeah, I
understand. I don't understand the concepts of the black hole, so therefore the black hole isn't a real thing. Like, you're an idiot. It's not fucking
Although-
difficult to fucking learn about it.
I agree with what you're saying, although I do have one point. Most people I talk to, modern Christians, you said that they have the nose in the Bible, but I don't think they don't actually read the Bible. They just know
yeah.
some of the stuff that's in it, and then they go off
Like
that. Like that
they're
one
like-
kid that we were talking to, Freaky. Remember, he never read the
Yeah.
Bible, but he was a stout Catholic.
Yeah, we were both just like getting him so much shit.
I mean, actually,
I was gonna say that earlier too. One of the best things that an atheist can do is actually read the Bible.
yeah. Oh my God, some of the shit you can find in there.
Oh yes, I read that when I was like 13. I was like, what in the fuck?
Several times, cover to cover, and like religious people like, have you even read the Bible? I'm like, yeah, cover to cover.
You know
2 or
what's
3
even
times.
funnier? Being
2 or 3
a
times
kid,
more than you.
being a kid that has actually had to go to summer camp. I noticed like, when they're teaching verses and whatnot and reading scripture, they avoid a lot of the
I've only had 2.
the only
what?
chapters they seem
I
to
had
go to
2.
is Leviticus,
One, just a little bit ago. One
a little bit of what's the name of the first one?
How many
Genesis?
have you had?
I don't remember all the names, but it feels like
What time about?
I'm just talking about in general. Like when I went to Bible camp, a lot of the Bible was avoided except for chapters from not chapters.
Yeah, it's cherry picking. That's a common theme amongst religious people.
See, but
And,
in
like-
that one I can kind of understand if you're young, because there are some things in the Bible that
Really
probably
fucked
wouldn't be the best for young people.
Oh yeah, religious people, their MO is to fucking push it onto younger audiences with a very impressionable mind. And what they'll do is they'll say nothing but the positives and not say anything about the negatives. A case in point is my oldest went to her dad's house and she started like learning about that shit from her grandma, but conveniently her grandma only ever fucking told her about the positive shit. So when she came home and was like, oh, Jesus and this and this and this, then like saying nothing but positive, I fucking sat her down and was like, listen, I bet they're not fucking telling you about the book of Revelations or how Moses fucking told his soldiers to rip the fucking babies out of the pregnant wombs of women of that were their enemies and smash the babies against the rock.
Oh, yeah, no.
Conveniently, bet they didn't fucking say anything about that.
That was actually one of the things I brought up too during Bible camp, because I was always like a curious kid. I'm like, I have this big book, and we like only pages out of like chapters, and I actually was like, I don't know what the fuck they call it. I think it was my counselor. I don't know if they had like some weird name for it, but like he was like reading off scriptures towards the rest of the group, and I was just kind of like flipping through, and then like that, I don't know what chapter that was from, but like I started reading through it, I'm like, huh, and I read through it again, and I finally got to understand. I was like, and I actually like started asking him a question, what's going on in this part, verse, whatever, and I actually got pulled, I think I actually got pulled into the next room, and was told not to go, what was it? To basically read with the group.
Yep.
Double lung to the south.
One of the best things, my favorite parts of my life is I got kicked out of fucking Sunday school 5 times for asking questions.
Ooh.
Religious people fucking hate questions.
Article 11 of the Treaty of Tripoli. Reads, as the government of the United States of America is not in any sense founded on the Christian religion, as it has in itself no character or enmity against laws, religion, or tranquility of Muslims, and as the said states never entered into war in act of hostility against Muhammad nation, Muhammadan, which is like a Muhammad nation, it is declared by the parties that no pretext arising from religious opinions shall ever produce an interpretation of the harmony existing between the two countries. It was a treaty between them and Libya, and they were explaining that they are not a Christian nation.
What I said?
Huh.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because there's only one true God, and it is the sacred deer, the mighty Jotun.
Oh my god,
Over all
shut
of us,
up,
he saves us
Freaky.
and protects us from the evil panda.
Freaky got bored.
The evil panda, Weaver. That's the enemy. That's like our Satan.
When
Do you
was
know
that made
Satan
up?
Actually, is just a
Well, yeah, I know
different
Lucifer.
translation
I
of-
know Lucifer. I know it means
Adversary.
No,
enemy
it's
of the
not
church.
Lucifer. No, it's
Mm,
yeah, enemy of the church. Satan
Yeah.
is just the Arabic form of shaitan, which means enemy of the church. It actually is
Yeah,
not a
I was
reference
referring
to,
to Lucifer. You know, the fallen
Huh.
angel. You know this, Weaver.
You know, I
Lucifer,
actually
morning
never
star.
looked into where the name Satan came from, and that's actually kind of interesting to
I always
know.
heard it was Hebrew for adversary. I don't know about adversary of the church, but I always heard it as adversary.
it probably could be either. Hebrew and Arabic are similar and different.
Yeah, but
Because
you
they
should know what I
developed,
mean, Weaver. When I say Satan at this point. But yeah,
Should know
the
what.
evil panda. When I say Satan, I usually most likely
I know,
mean
but I didn't
Lucifer.
know if they knew about that.
Ah.
I thought it was an interesting fact.
Ah,
Because,
okay.
yeah, Satan doesn't mean.
Yeah, even like his name, yeah. It's enemy of the church.
And then it was changed to mean that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the evil panda. The enemy of the sacred deer. And all enemies of the sacred deer, as you know, are pedophiles. Doesn't mean
Okay.
they never touch a kid. They are
Okay.
automatically pedophiles. If the
Freaky.
sacred deer does not deem you worthy, you are a pedophile until you repent your sins and accept the sacred deer into your life
I don't mind.
via
being a-
sacrifice.
I feel like this
But not
debate
not all pandas
has
are
turned
evil.
into
It's
what it
just
was
certain
against.
pandas are evil.
And that was pushing religion on other people. Freaky's here trying to preach to us like, ah. Where did the panda
It's
thing
just
come
a
from?
mighty old- It's
I've
the
never
enemy
heard
of the
that.
sacred deer. Yeah,
Was I gone?
I've mentioned it. I don't know. Barson, I've mentioned it a couple of times. What panda?
Because I
That's
don't
the secret
remember
I don't
where
pay
it came
attention
from.
to them. I'm apparently a major part of this fake religion, but I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, we were just supposed to sit there and look pretty. He's basically our Jesus. People worship him.
Yeah,
They
you're
think
you're
it's
the
all
idol.
him, but in reality, yeah, it's like me, Bar and Barstow as his like secret society, just pulling the strings because we
What
were said
the
he didn't
fuck?
want to do anything. So all he really has to do is just
Just
basically-
makes your guys'
we just
job a
yeah
whole lot easier.
yeah. He's basically, I don't want to sound like weird or like, kind of dickish, but basically a puppet. You tell him what to say, people eat it up. 'Cause, you know, it's
The
coming
funny
from
thing
him,
is,
it's
like,
pushed
for a
him.
puppet,
I
he
don't
likes
have
to
say
fucking
anything.
rebel
You said I didn't have to
pretty
say
often.
anything.
No, yeah, but you're supposed to be like a Jesus figure. Like every now and then, you know, you
Yeah,
deliver a
but
message.
Jesus didn't
style.
always say things.
No, I know, but I mean,
always.
like every now and then, at least to, you
If
know,
I
keep
feel
morale.
like it.
Yeah, but you gotta keep up morale.
If he feels
No,
like it.
obviously, if they don't follow through, we execute them and force them, you know, and we force their family
God.
to eat the dead person. But you know,
Here we go again. Why am I being
you
dragged
don't
off to?
harm deer unless absolutely necessary.
You know,
You're a good
how many
skate.
deer has fucking Barstow been hunting lately?
Oh, he said he's gonna repent his sins once we play Red Dead Online, so we have to wait till November for him to repent his sins because we really don't want to play GTA Online.
Actually, I do recall, didn't he also say, like,
Rocket
it's,
also has to repent.
Rocket has to repent? Nobody's heard from Rocket in
Yeah,
like
literally
weeks,
the
a
minute
month.
after he finished repenting of sins, he literally went on Just Cause and ran over a deer.
Oh yeah. And then I was
Yeah.
Spidey fucking used the lightning gun. Remember that?
So right
Got
now,
done with the whole walk. He was
it's
like,
Loki's
alright,
fault.
done with this. And then like 5 minutes later, we all get a fucking image in the Jews chat.
Yeah, Heising has to do it too. You've been killing deer too.
I thought that was, well, Heisey killed the deer? Oh no, he's just a
He's
pedophile.
playing the hunting game. Yeah, well, no, yeah, exactly. They're all pedophiles. Death Rocket, Barstow, and Heising, they're all pedophiles.
Barstow's a pedophile?
Yeah, but he's an enemy of the sacred deer. He hurt
Lefty, were
deer,
you aware?
and he didn't even do a prank.
What?
Were you aware that Barstow is a pedophile?
I know.
I'm back.
Whenever you see it now, you're probably just gonna be like next time you walk through the door, it's like, hey, stay away from my daughter.
According to the sacred deer, you're a pedophile. Get the fuck out.
Oh,
According to Secret Deer, literally everybody's a pedophile.
Well, only the enemies of the sacred deer.
Why is that, Weaver?
funny thing is, I've never been an
Baltimore.
enemy of the sacred deer, and I even went on the walk by choice.
Yeah, I
His
went on
main
the walk by
archetype
choice.
is
I
Lockdown Defender.
didn't need to
shit,
do it. I just
fuck
went.
that.
It was a long fucking walk. How long did it? How long? Well, it took you guys longer the
It
first
took us-
time.
Yeah, it took us like 3 hours the first time because there was a lot of dicking around thanks to Rocket. But then the second time,
Oh,
we
yeah.
probably did it in an hour.
It also didn't help that Rocket like kept getting an attitude about it too. He's like, "Oh, we're taking this long, and you guys didn't keep fucking killing me." It was like, "Well, just fucking walk. Don't dick around."
Yeah. And the thing is, and like Barca and I were even talking about this, is that like Rocket is just one of those people who can't peacefully play a game. There has to be carnage in order for him to be entertaining.
Oh yeah, no, like
Which
I've
is,
learned that.
those
Like
murdering
even
people.
Destiny, he made it a violent event, and when we finally beat the raid, he lost his fucking shit. Don't you remember that? I think he posted a video on Facebook. We all finished the raid on Destiny 2, and he just starts going fucking wild.
I think Destiny is a violent game.
Like he was
isn't
just
it?
like, whoa, whoa, just like screaming loud. It was like, fuck you, neighbor, whoa! Like, Jesus.
No, but I mean, Weaver, GTA is like it's also a violent game, but you know, like the Walk of the Sacred Deer that we were doing, you know, we were just like walking
It was-
from
yeah, it was
one
just
point of
supposed
the
to be
map
a
to the
pit.
other, just not hurting anybody, just like having a fun time, no laughing. But Rocket can't do that.
Really do that. That's-
Yeah, no, like there was times where like Rocket would just randomly start punching one of us.
Ah.
Yeah, like he has to have carnage. Like like in Destiny, say something like nothing's happening, you're just walking towards a raid, like he'll probably start hurting you. The foosboy.
Well, I wouldn't say start hurting you because I don't think you can hurt each other, but
Well, I know, but I mean, like,
he would
shooting
like
you and
fucking
stuff like
punch
that.
you.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Like there has to be a little bit of carnage.
It wasn't even carnage, it was just violence.
Well,
He's a
that's what I'm
violent
saying,
person.
Carnage, violence.
That's carnage and violence are kind of the same. Carnage is
Yeah.
more.
I feel like he's gonna
violence
be
is-
that way for a while because he never got
Carnage is
deployed
just
like they
ambitious
thought he was
violence.
going to.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he's a violent guy. He can't.
I don't know, like, in general, does he, like, cause Robert, you've met him in person, right?
Rocket, yeah.
Yeah, does he come off as a violent person?
Yeah.
He seems
No?
pretty chill.
No, okay. I guess that's just his fucking alter
Yeah, I
ego.
think it's just over the. Yeah, it's over the game. I don't think he's probably a violent person in real life.
I don't know. It just sometimes
you
like
know.
listening to the way he would fucking talk. Sometimes when he does his rambling, it just seems like he has like a
Sometimes
lot
he's
of
angry.
Yeah, I think he holds an
Well,
There's a
anger.
lot of pent-up
They
fury.
hate him.
yeah.
Well, I was about to say, being that old and being a virgin has to physically hurt.
Yeah,
Is he
I was
a
about
virgin?
to say.
I don't
'cause-
think he was.
Yeah, he is.
Really?
Really?
Because we've
Yeah,
talked about
let's
it
talk
before.
about the
Yes.
virgin.
Yeah,
Why do you
that's
think
Rocket.
he's really? Yeah, why do you think he's
No,
always
no,
so?
no.
you know,
Like, has he actually admitted to that? Because I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
multiple times.
Oh.
He is
Yeah, and that's probably why he has, files, any files in plural of porn, and, likes his
Yeah.
characters in video games to have big tits and big asses.
Yeah, okay, now it's actually kind of adding up.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
always thought it
see,
was just a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
joke.
because he was a pervert.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
No.
No,
That's
no,
why
no,
he's
like,
very
I'm not like
perverted,
fucking
man.
gonna like bash on it or anything, but like,
No,
I
not
always-
at
bash
all.
on everybody
It's not a
just trying
reason
to
to
bust
bash
a
on
nut.
it.
yeah, I was always
Yeah.
under the impression that he wasn't.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, sorry, everybody's just trying to bust as
Speak
many
for
nuts as they
yourself.
want.
Fucking Weaver.
Yeah, no, that's why he might seem a little bit perverted sometimes, because yeah, there is that fact that
Oh yeah,
He's
a
virgin.
little bit. Fuck, he has like the little deep,
Well,
heavy
yeah, I
breathing when
know.
he gets like it too. He's like, oh yeah. Ugh.
a lot of that might be exaggerated though, because look at Bart.
Oh yeah, no, like some of them sound exaggerated, but like some of them just like sound like when he's talking
No,
about.
I understand what you mean. Like sometimes when he's describing like one of his characters on like Black Desert Online.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever,
then it
you
gets
get
a little.
really into it.
Yeah.
Like, like, oh, big titties and a big ass.
You
and
can almost hear the neck
he was
beard
savoring
growing.
It. Yeah, you can savoring it.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I'm just like listening to you guys. I felt like I've talked way too much, so I'm just listening. But Dave just fucking killed it right there.
Did I go too far?
No, that was fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I mean, I agree with you. I
Okay.
agree with you 100%.
No, like when you said I killed it, I was like, oh, did I say something bad?
No,
What
no.
did you say, Dage? I wasn't paying
He
attention.
said that basically when he's describing like a female character in Black Desert Online,
Wait,
Or
you
any
know,
any character with like a big
female
bust and a
character,
big
period.
ass, he gets
yeah,
like
any hot character.
he gets like
He gets
fucking
very,
creepy
very
about it.
excited. Yeah, very creepy, and then the stage just says he's basically growing a neck beard.
No. I said like if you listen past the heavy breathing, you can almost hear the neck beard growing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he does talk about big titties and shit, like, so
Oh my God.
often.
No, like every
I'm just
day
like-
he does.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know,
every
because
day.
I haven't fucking talked to him in, like, fucking...
A
No,
month?
yeah,
months?
2
it's
months?
almost
No,
every
it
day.
couldn't be that long.
Well,
probably a
you have to
month.
think, I was fucking working the longest time before I got fucking put to 2 and 3 days a week. Before that, like, I hadn't talked to him in forever.
That's true because like I didn't even get to talk to you like other than me
hasn't been on
that
in a
one
while.
day of being just an
We were on
asshole.
this morning.
I hadn't spoken to you in the longest time and like it was weird because like I got used to like just seeing you every day and then like I started getting busy myself with work and just like I'd come home fucking tired, just go right to bed.
Right.
And like
fucking
after a while I was
bro.
like, huh, I haven't heard from Lefty in a while. I was like, that's when it dawned on me like, oh wait, the last time I talked to him I was a fucking dick.
Dave was saying that he's always talking about his characters on Black Desert Online, which is a PC RPG game that you can make your characters look like whatever. And fucking Rocket always picks females. That makes big ass fucking obnoxious anime titties.
Basically just makes
Like,
bimbos.
fucking- yeah, it makes bimbos, Dave just said. And then Dave is like, the way he like goes on about this new character or that character or whatever character, you can just like almost hear the neck beard just growing. It was funny.
You didn't find that funny?
Lover of the
None of us, I don't think she found it very funny.
I don't know. Like I've never gotten a chance to like actually meet the guy. I feel like he's generally soft-hearted. It's just like
it says he's on Warframe, but he's probably on
that
Black
alter ego is like always bothered me. And I've seen like fucking Reddit posts that just make fun of people like that.
Everybody
A
on Reddit
lot of
is
them
fucking
being the hashtag nice guys.
bad.
messages.
Oh god, yeah.
Invites, all that.
Oh god.
Green.
Have you guys
Where's
ever
my
heard of
hand
Soot House?
Yes.
I've been recently watching a lot of their videos.
Okay,
Soot House and Sorrow TV.
Sorrow. I used to look for the Sorrow one.
What was that, Weaver?
I used to watch the Sorrow one. He's the one that sings.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they're funny. Some of them is like some of the topics like I actually kind of get disgusted about because oh freaky. This is why that topic came up. The fucking The guy that saved the jars of cum that bubbled
Oh.
on his radiator. That was
Yeah.
pulled up in one of their videos, and it actually showed the photos. It was so disgusting.
I know, it's really good.
Oh.
Brian.
Actually, I think that was actually the fucking one of the neckbeard posts, or not what they. It might not have been what they
She
called
found
it.
the cum jars.
The fucking My Little Pony doll just submerged.
You ever see that one picture of
I grossed myself out. That's terrible.
Bunny? This one dude had the collection of the Lola
Ah.
Bunny fucking figurines that he had nut over for like a century.
Oh my god. What was even funnier too is like Freaky
fucking
went ahead and did to like research on like how much can the average male ejaculate.
Ejaculate. Because we were trying to figure out how much cum it would require to fill up an Olympic-sized pool. Because we wanted to.
What I'm saying is,
why.
Freaky, that is all.
No,
I've
you were
done
trying to
research
figure
on
out
that, too.
how
It's all relative
how
to
long it
water
took him to
intake
fill up all the
and,
jars in that one photo.
the vitamins.
Because it was like
necessary
5 or
to create
6.
seminal
The mason
fluid.
jars?
Oh yeah. It was a lot of masturbation.
It was a lot of
What was
fucking.
that?
It was a long
It
time.
was a
It was
lot
like
of cum.
weeks worth.
Yeah, like I probably did like 2 hours worth of research trying to figure
It's
it out.
just an experiment. Yeah, sure.
What was the number that you came up with?
I don't remember, Weaver.
What was the
a while
number?
ago. It was
Oh,
like
yeah, this
during
was
the
like-
summer.
This
Like,
was last month.
Yeah, this is like no, not even last month. This was like back in July.
Oh, was it really that long? I
Yeah.
thought it was in August.
Yeah, I remember that was in the summer. Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't even like August. It was like in July. It was like mid-July, mid-July to like early August. But yeah, I remember I did the research and like, oh my god, and we also try to like
Okay,
figure out
I don't
how
want it
much
either.
spit it would take to fill up an Olympic-sized pool. Like, there's a couple of cool things to try to figure
oh, you guys just looked up a bunch of random shit after I left, huh? It's like, how many
Mhm.
body fluids do you need just to fill up a large object?
Yeah, like, oh my god, this is hilarious. I forgot why we
Chroma
wanted to fill the
Prime
pool with
is
cum,
actually,
though.
I've been enjoying it. Like, I've been just kind of just fucking around, but Chroma Prime, man. Chroma Prime. Chroma Prime is my dragon boy. Oh, ranked up. Grand Prime.
Well, fellas, I don't think I've been this happy in a long time. If I go right here and do this,
I'm about to answer your question that you had.
my question? Well, I didn't have a question, but there's officially less than 1 month till Red Dead Redemption 2, and my erection has just grown beyond, beyond return. I don't think this erection,
Go
that
beyond.
comprehension
So-
return, like this is,
So,
It's over 9,000.
it is literally over 9,000.
wait, let me double
I
check
think I'm
something.
going to beat my
You
knee
were
so
saying,
goddamn
Lefty,
hard
so-
that my left leg will go
Hold
totally
on,
numb.
I have to double check.
Okay.
I left
I feel
leg
like
went numb about
this.
45
I
minutes
can't.
ago.
I don't know how to check special effects on rifles, but I swear, this rifle has a chance of dropping more sniper ammo after reloading. Because I've been seeing sniper rounds
Ooh,
drop
that's
on
a
the
good
ground.
combo.
I've been seeing, yeah, because like I've been reloading, and like I kind of noticed it at first. I was like, oh, that was weird, but like I've started to notice it after reloading once. Like two drops of sniper ammo drops on the ground.
I just by nice combo, I just realized I could do a crossover and a behind the back snatchback in
Yeah.
one move.
In fact, if you got the time, do you want to actually look up if there's like a special effect with Rubico Prime?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm playing 2K. What the fuck are you doing?
Warframe.
What, were
Duh.
you in a survival or a defense or something?
Yeah, I'm in a defense. I've just been raking up my shit,
Fuck yeah, that's how you do it.
and I've been
I
getting
don't
some
know what it was.
decent relics too.
I had a whole bunch of friends that really liked spy missions, and I never really was a fan of them. Spy or like the extractions. I
See,
just always played defense and
The
survival.
funny thing too is like my friends would always like bring me on fucking defense missions in the Oricon for Argon crystals.
Yep.
I found an easier fucking way. You do a capture mission. That way, you actually can go around and like explore the whole area and
Loot
check
everything.
all. Yeah, and loot. And with Necros Prime,
So
oh,
for
it's fucking
somebody
easy,
to-
dude.
You'll
I
get
tried it
other
out
pistol
last
drops if
night.
You survive it long enough.
for
Well, yeah,
somebody
that
who
yeah,
knows-
but like in like a 15-minute game, I found 21 Argon crystals using Necros Prime.
74,000.
Wow.
What was the answer?
We had to go
To
away.
fill-
We're dying, that's trash.
To ejaculate into
That, and it's a
an
whole lot
Olympic-sized
easier doing it by
swimming pool,
yourself than like just needing a
And
full squad
fill
for
it.
defense to even last.
You would
or an
need
Argon
one
facility.
person or a group of people to ejaculate a total of 507,074,373,000 times.
Ow.
Yeah, and I remember we were trying to figure out how to position the people to fill up the pool. If we were gonna have people like being, you know, hung from a ceiling and just jerking off into it. You know, we were trying to figure everything out.
Just
Taking a
have
while,
them fucking
long time.
hang upside down, and it's just gonna be a big old pool of bat guano or human semen.
Well, yeah, it's not only one.
It's gonna be there for so long under the fluorescent lights, it glows in the dark at night.
This fucking sucks, man.
What?
Michael
Red Dead is
Kors
working.
bought Versace, and now Versace. Now poor people are gonna be able to get Versace, basically.
You know, I don't know if this is a standard for snipers, because I've never had a sniper rifle in Warframe before, but at
I'm gonna play some fucking
2.5,
No Man's Sky.
Sniper rifles in
2.5
Warframe are
zoom.
OP as shit.
what's that?
The sniper rifles in Warframe are OP as shit. My buddy
Yeah,
would
'cause-
make huge crit builds on them.
Oh yeah, because I'm on a defense. I'm on round 25. I'm extracting now.
Anybody want to play some No Man's Sky?
Gotta pay that man back.
What'd you say, Weaver?
It's a lot of fucking
Then I don't have it
salvage.
downloaded.
You should
You know,
download it.
everybody deleted it. Nobody's playing anymore.
Brutal time.
They did a big ass update again.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
What did they add? I didn't look.
I think there's a bunch of fixes and they added a lot of shit too. Hold on. Let me see what's in the patch notes on the. Oh, it says.
Dude,
No
I
Man's
love this
Sky.
video. Have you guys seen the video of the dude fucking the one chick from the back and he cracks an egg over her forehead? Have you seen that?
Maybe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of fucked up shit. Go to efuck.com, man. This is so fucking crazy.
You what?
efuck.com.
I got you.
What about bigbitch.com?
Thanks for the tidbit.
What? That's where I'm sending them. EFUKT.
Death Project got very excited and thought it was hilarious when that guy was feeding people his cum. Like, at his
Oh.
work and stuff.
I remember that.
Like, he-
Was it in a
Yeah,
cake
he
or
did.
something?
no, he did it in a whole bunch of things, like in donuts, in drinks,
Oh,
in
gross.
all those different things, and he ate them like every day.
That's sexual assault, though.
That
Yeah,
is.
he thought it was hilarious. I was like, that's messed up.
Now that's fucked up. Now that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's funny at first, but then when you really think about it, it's like, yeah, no, that's fucking sexual assault.
Imagine
Cutting out.
selling a cum-filled
Yeah, that's
donut to somebody who fully plans on putting that donut inside their vagina for the purpose of procreation.
What the fuck? Why did you think of that?
Because I'm
No, but I
autistic.
think it's beautiful.
Why would you think that someone would put a? Never mind. You go on the deep end of a fucking
Yeah, the
porn
spectrum.
pages. You
So I
shouldn't
didn't-
do that.
I don't know if I told all of you, but I think I told
Just throw your
Paige,
computer away
fucking,
right now.
I know.
My youngest daughter decided to fucking put chocolate syrup all over her hands and just touch my fucking TV screen.
That's the worst.
Yeah, no, it was bad. He was pissed.
Did you kick her out?
I almost fucking slaughtered her.
It was kind of
Yeah,
funny
but
though,
I
because
thought
like
you
when
said
you
they
first invited me, I was like, "Oh, Lefty, I haven't heard from
My
him
daughter.
for a long
Oh, that.
fortnight." And
Retcon, my daughter, yeah, I had to ruin these things. I fucking refer to her as my daughter all the time, and to her face. Where the fuck you been?
I don't know. But why don't you just wipe it off?
No, I
No,
did.
You're
But
supposed to teach the child a lesson.
I did.
Well, no,
but...
yeah.
Send
I'm
them to the
saying-
gulag.
I'm not
Send them
judging
to the
you on how
gulag.
you parent. I was
No,
just
no, no,
asking-
no, no, no.
Wait,
You're
are you a
supposed to send
fucking parent? Then you'll never understand.
I'm not a helicopter pilot either, but I can tell when the helicopter is crashed.
I saw that. I saw that fucking that bit too, man. That shit was so funny. And I don't mean nothing by it, Weaver. Fucking nah, man. It's just like I've told her 100,000 times, and she's gotten it herself because she started to touch my TV when she was younger. And then I tell her like, no, don't touch Daddy's TV like that. So then after that, it took a couple times, but after that, she'll like point at the TV. She might get close, but she won't touch it. So she knows better. And I was like, what is this? And she had this look like, oh shit, I fucked up. So she knew that what she did was bad.
Oh damn.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging you. I was just asking if you
You're
cleaned it
judging.
up or not.
Oh, I did clean it up. You're goddamn right I cleaned it up.
I could never have kids left yet, so you.
I wasn't supposed to have kids, but somebody was like, oh, you can come inside me. It's super hard for me to get pregnant. And me, like,
I fucking got with you. You trapped me with a baby.
you trapped me with a baby. You're like, you can come inside me. It takes you forever to get pregnant.
I'm sorry, but I had a lot of.
She's trying to think of a fucking thing. So I can see.
She's like, I had a lot of unprotected sex before you, and I ended up pregnant one time. It took her and her first husband 2 years to have Jocelyn. It took us 6 months, 2.5 years. It took us 6 months of not trying to fucking have Evie. My semen have fucking Superman genes.
Superman
Good
jeans.
for you, bro.
What the fuck?
We were probably
What the?
happier.
Pretty sure I've diluted my nut with water.
What?
Yeah. I drink a lot of
You're
water,
diluting what?
and when I nut, it's like I should not be producing that much.
All right, you can stop talking.
What are you talking about?
Exact, right?
Tell me, Sneaky.
What?
What are you talking about?
The
I got
quantity
myself
of his
into a,
semen.
I got into a habit of drinking a shitload of water, and with that, I got like a ridiculous amount of fucking semen output.
There you go, man.
Like, if I don't jerk it in like 3 days, my nuts will hurt.
Oh,
He just
like
walks
her.
down the street.
If you go 4 days, your testosterone allegedly increases by 47%.
I don't need any of that though. I'm already charged every day.
that's
Well, I gotta
fine.
get some of that, man. Jesus.
I'm sorry, did someone say demonetized?
Demonetized.
No, I'm kidding. I don't.
Like, if you just want to absolutely drown, do what you're doing now, but then, like, edge before you fucking do it,
What
you'll
the-
fucking
mean?
drown everybody.
Why?
You don't know what I mean?
Why would you say something like that?
Also, he'll fucking come so hard he'll go retarded.
Well, I've actually had that kind of feeling.
Oh, yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
It's like, this is amazing, my lights don't work.
Hold on, I forgot who I was for a moment.
It's like, sorry, is this why I'm alive? Oh, no way,
Yeah.
Hillary Harris. No way.
I'm alive.
No, you.
One more goddamn day when I know what I want and my want will be considered a night.
Consider yeah.
Pleasure fused with pain, this triumph of the soul will make you shiver tonight.
I love it.
That's a
the old
really
quote.
good song.
I
like
love
it.
Mr. I used to listen to them a lot when I was younger.
Okay.
10,000